How you doing, YouTube Nation? It is me, David, aka Knife Handed, aka Hair on Fleek. Especially this alfalfa. Check out this alfalfa I got. Um, anyway, what's going on? It's another sunny summer day in Austin, Texas. It sucks. It's not fun. I hate the sun. I wish it was snowing 24/7, which I've seen snow one time in my life, like real actual snow, not just Texas snow, not like freezing rain and then it just like turns into water on the ground. That's Texas snow. We have plenty of that. I'm talking about real snow. I want to hold it in my hand, pee on it, make a snow cone, and throw it on somebody's face. That's what I want to do. Anyway, enough about the weather, that basic talk. Let's get into something fun. Today's episode isn't necessarily about shoe deals or steals or apparel or vintage necessarily, anything like that. But it's more about this. I'll try to do some different type of video, more like products or sneaker related products or sportswear related products, or just any kind of products that I've found in the last few months or weeks or days that I feel like anybody would like. So I'm traveling up to IKEA. And IKEA is a really huge store. If you've never heard of it, you've probably been living under a rock. I'm traveling up to IKEA because I hear that they have, I'll be looking for an apartment soon, or a new place soon. So I'm kind of feeling it out, kind of looking at different storage containers, shelving units, more furniture. We'll see how that goes here in the near future, maybe about a month or two. Yeah, boy, should be in a different place. So this beautiful TV room set, I'm just kidding, this terrible set that I have in this small room will hopefully be a little bit more open and breathable and easier to access, as opposed to just shoving shoes wherever they fit, apparently, because it's getting ridiculous. Anyway, back to the thing. So I go up to IKEA, and I'm cruising through their terrible store with those drifting shopping carts. And what do I see on one of their displays? It is this guy. No, it's not a sex toy. Get your mind out of the gutter. What this is a shoe tree, or what most people call shoe horns, but it's technically not a shoe horn. This is a shoe tree. Normally, you can go to like Nordstrom or really high-end stores or any kind of sneaker boutique, and sometimes they'll have these inside of their display shoes, and they're probably made out of like really nice materials like wood or metal. I've never seen some in plastic before, and I've seen people post pictures of their shoes on Instagram or Nike Talk or whatever, and they have this weird metal thing sticking out of their shoes, kind of like this, but it almost adds this like finishing, like this really nice touch to it. So I found them. They're at IKEA, an awesome deal. They come in pairs. Obviously, you don't have to buy them single. They come in a pair of two. They come like a set of two, and they're only 99 cents. On their website, they have them for like $1 and maybe some change, like $1.50 or 60. But in store, if you're lucky enough to have an IKEA close enough to you, they're only 99 cents. And I rated the heck out of those. People were looking at me like, what the heck is he doing? Because I have a lot of shoes that don't have boxes. And so without boxes, I know a lot of you know, most people that I know don't keep the boxes. I know some people that do, just because I have a really high volume, and it keeps them somewhat organized and out of harm's way, and protected. But those shoes without boxes, mostly like running shoes, kind of like your daily beaters, a lot of Freeze, Lunar Glides, Air Maxes that don't really have anything to them, you know, just stuff that I've seen that's on clearance or sell, or that I've used to like bike in or run in or work out, whatever. This works perfectly because, is it raining outside? Hold on. Classic weather. I was just, side note, it's raining outside. Let me show you guys. It's raining. that came out of nowhere. I don't know. This Texas weather is really terrible. I love my hometown of Austin. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I just wish that God was a little kinder when he said, hey, son, be as bright as you can be over Austin, Texas, and all that lives there with thee. Anyway, let me close that. But actually, do we want that? I guess we'll leave that open. It's nice to see it raining. Maybe I'll actually bike to work today. Anyway, getting back on track, this is way longer than I want it to be. These shoe trees are awesome. They look great in shoes, especially if you collect shoes. And like display your shoes out of boxes if they're low tops, like special edition Air Force Ones, Air Maxes Freeze, running shoes. It looks really good in New Balances, like vintage Adidas and stuff. I did a few videos back where I had those vintage SL loops and those discounted New Balance 999s, those royal blue ones with that suede on there. They look great inside of those shoes. And I don't even keep those out. I keep them in boxes, but I just keep them in the box with these shoe trees in there just so they keep their shape. And that's kind of what they're for. Not necessarily for looks, but they do look great. But they're supposed to keep the shape of the shoe so it doesn't crumble or get flattened. It keeps the integrity of the shape of the shoe. And it's not raining anymore. So we'll see what that weather looks like in an hour. So yeah, these are awesome. I have a few examples of what they look like in different types of shoes. What I think they look best in, more like running shoes, more of your slimmer silhouettes. These Flyknit Freeze, some of my favorite shoes. I wear these as much as possible when I'm just out and about, just hanging out. They look great with joggers. Jeans, they look great with like black jeans. Yeah, that's what they look like. Without it, this is what this shoe looks like. It's just wonky and gross. No, that doesn't look good. As someone with like huge retail background, and I'm big on like now when I'm plating food or whatever for events, there's a big chunk of the time that goes into what it looks like, and this is what I like. Stuff that makes stuff easier or better looking, I am all about it. So that's a Nike Free. This is a Huarache, it's very popular right now. They look great in these. It keeps the Huarache from kind of folding up. It just looks so much more polished, especially if you had this on display on a shelf or whatever. Yeah, like, and for almost nothing. Like, I literally spent more money on gas getting up there to Round Rock, which is about an hour or so away from where I live on the south end of Austin. I spent more money getting there than I actually did paying for all of these things. And a funny story is whenever I got there, if you've ever been to IKEA, you have to like kind of navigate through their display section, and then you actually get to the place where you can actually purchase stuff, and pick stuff off the racks and whatever. And so let me see how you can see these better. I don't know, whatever. So I finally find them in the big like cardboard box that they're in. They're just kind of loose. They're zip tied together in pairs, so it's, nobody, misses out on a pair or one part of it. So I literally pick up the box, and it has like 50 or something in there. No joke, 50 like pairs of these, and I just dump it just into my basket, and people are just looking at me like, what the heck is this guy doing? I'm kind of looking around like, sorry, I have a lot of shoes, whatever, this is great. Get up on these. Get out of my face and get into this box. Like, that's what you need to do. Pause. In the box that was on display with the shoe. Anyway. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I think this is a great product. Go to IKEA and pick you up as many as you can of these. Apparently, from what I've heard, someone tell me on Nike Talk, is that they were discontinued. But I found these literally a week ago, and it's June of 2015. So there you go. I'm sure, especially if everybody keeps buying these in big volumes, they'll, keep making them and possibly making them better, different materials, maybe a wooden one. I did see some wood ones there actually too. They weren't that great quality, but they were like $9 a piece, like for a pair. I'm not spending that much money on one thing that's going to make one pair of shoe fit or look better. Doesn't make sense to me. So 99 cents. This is what they look like. They'll have this weird little IKEA code sticker on it. That's what the bottom looks like. I want to say they're adjustable because the pieces, like the end piece and the top piece, kind of like unscrew. But I wouldn't really mess with that just because it probably makes it fall apart. It's cheap. I mean, literally 99 cents worth of plastic and metal like coil. That, you know, can't go wrong with it. But you know, I wouldn't expect too much from it either. But yeah, awesome product. Go check it out. Hope you had fun. I'll see ya on the next one.